Hi friends, it's Belinda here from Be Making Joy. Welcome to episode 67 of What Brings Me Joy, a mostly knitting podcast. In this episode, I have two finished objects. I finished the dishcloth as well. I don't always show you my dishcloths, but this time I will. So I have 2 finished objects to show you and 3 out of my, 7 WIPs that I will show you. I'm packing to head off on a trip, and I thought, let's do a quick update first and let you know where everything stands. So I'm recording this episode on Friday, February the 6th. As I said, we're heading out in a couple of hours, so it will be the next couple of days before I get this edited and uploaded. We are off to Phoenix, Arizona for 5 or 6 days. Yes, my husband's taking his bicycle with him. He's going to do some long trips, some training, because he has an Ironman race coming up in February. And it's a little hard to train here in Calgary in the middle of February. Although it is unseasonably warm right now. It was up to plus 18 Celsius yesterday. But of course that means melted snow and ice everywhere. So can't win. That reminds me, I must check the weather to see what it's going to be when we come back, whether I need to take my winter coat with me or not to be warm when I get back. Anyway, let's get to it. My finished object to share is a pair of mittens. It's my design. It's in the testing phase right now. These are for my daughter, so I won't be putting them on my hands. They're small. So I began the year writing a new pattern. Fingering weight yarn, flip top mittens. And they're on track to be published probably the February 20th. My tester's deadline is the 16th. And there's just a couple of little wording things I'm going to change on the pattern before we publish it. It's similar to my previous worsted weight flip top mittens. But this time it's written in 8 sizes, ranging from a small child with a 5-inch hand circumference up to a large man with a 9-inch hand circumference. These particular ones are, I've forgotten. Yes, this is the size 3 in my pattern range. It's a 6.5 hand circumference, and I've had to adjust the length because my daughter's got long, skinny hands. So the pattern will have instructions for adjusting the length when necessary, because there are really no such thing as an average hand, much as we started with average figures from the Craft Yarn Council standards. So, the yarn that I use for this is sea turtle fibers. And the color is Rainbow Bright. The base was called Sparkle Sock because I don't know if you can tell there's sparkle in there. Yeah, there's some stellina in there that makes the sparkle. So it's a blend of, did I write down what the blend is in my notes here? No, I don't have the percentages, but it's merino, nylon, and stellina. My previous pair that I made for myself are a sock needle from Ancient Arts, a merino and nylon blend, superwash merino. I think that's really all that I wanted to share about this. Look for the pattern coming out February 20th. And dishcloths. I have one here that just came off my needles because I wanted to get my needles ready to start a fresh brand new one for the trip. So that's my 3 sisters design. This pattern is free on my blog at bemakingjoy.ca/blog. And you can use worsted weight or DK weight cotton. I've just been told that bamboo would make a good dishcloth too. I might try that out. But I've been doing cotton. I think I've got about 10 done so far. I still need to weave these ends in and block it so that it's nice and pretty for gift giving. I want to square off those corners and straighten out those lines. that. I feel like my camera's way up high today. So let's remember to hold it up. So I immediately cast on another dishcloth. Like I said, I haven't been showing you all the dishcloths. As soon as one's done, I cast on another. So I've got my project bag ready for my purse. I've got 2 small hanks of DK weight cotton in there, and another one freshly started cast on, ready for airplane knitting, or it'll be in my purse everywhere I go. My nice little tote bag. That was a makeup bag from Lancome years ago. So that will go in my purse. And another project I'm putting in my airplane bag is in a project bag by Twice Sheared Sheep. Very nice. And it is another pair of mittens that I've gotten started for my husband. So I started just enough to make it obvious that it's a project and that these are knitting needles, not weapons. So it's going in my airplane bag. So ready to start another pair of flip top mittens. And my instruction sheet's in there too, because I don't have my numbers memorized yet. That's going off into my airplane bag. And this one is going, well, I haven't decided yet whether it's going in the suitcase or in the airplane bag. I kind of think maybe in the airplane bag, because I don't want to lose it at this point in the game, because I probably wouldn't start over again. So this is a test knit that I am doing for Kim Schaefer. I don't know how much info I can tell you about it, because she's labeled it as teasable. So here's your tease. Let's turn it the right way. So it's a sleeveless top. Top down, of course. I am using sock needle from Ancient Arts Yarns in Calgary in the colorway House Orchid. This is the same color that I did the sleeves of my Tracy Cardi on. I'm actually going to grab the Tracy Cardi. So there's the Tracy Cardi that I designed in honor of my sister. So I'm using the same yarn for the top. So maybe that will make a nice twin set when it's done. Although this is a little on the oversized. It has an ease of 6 to 8 inches. So we'll see. And then it's got some A-line shaping going on now, so which is slowing me down. The pattern repeat is a 6-row repeat, and the rate of shaping varies depending on the size you're doing. So it doesn't line up with the 6 rows. So I have to keep counting, keep reminding myself where I am. Nonetheless, it's coming along. So it's coming with me one way or another. As you know, I lost my suitcase. It got delayed by 6 days in Berlin back in the fall. And it got delayed by a couple of days on the way home. It stayed in Montreal. And a couple of years before that, it got delayed for a couple of days on a Washington trip. So I am not going to trust this in my packed luggage, I think. I think I'll put it in my carry-on. And bada boom, da bada bing, that's all I've got for you. So I keep saying every time that this is going to be a short episode, but this one definitely is a short episode. So I will be back in a couple of weeks to let you know how things are going. Let you know how our trip went and what's new on my needles. Hopefully that test knit will be finished, and or another pair of mittens. Definitely another dishcloth, I'm sure. Yeah, because I have no new acquisitions. Oh, I know one thing that we want to do. My WIP count update is still at 7, because as I've passed something off, I've cast something new back on again, the same thing going again. And my grams in, grams out calculation let's see. I think I told you. Actually, I'm going to pause. I'm going to calculate this and I'm going to come back. Okay, so this year we're tracking how many grams I use versus how many grams I bring into the house, because our goal is to use up more yarn than I buy. So for January, since last episode, I've added a couple more dishcloths to the January totals. So in January, I used 223.14 grams more than I brought in. I only brought in one skein this month, so good. And then for February, so far, Ilana's mittens weighed 33.25 grams, and this dishcloth weighed 41.06 grams. So that's adds up to 74.31 grams used so far in February. And I canceled my monthly subscription, so there's no new acquisitions yet. I even went to this yarn store on Saturday, I guess the 31st of January, and didn't buy anything. Ancient Arts had their 3rd year anniversary sale where they do pop-ups and have other vendors come in and set up tables in their store. And had a great time going there and looking at everything. And my daughter bought some things, but I didn't. However, I don't know if we'll get to any yarn stores on my travels. We'll see. If I do, I'm probably going to look for DK weight yarns in sweater quantities, which will drop that number significantly. Anyway, that's all we have for today. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please click the like button so that more people can see it. And subscribe if you want to know when my next episode airs, because I don't have a set schedule. It's just every 2 or 3 weeks. And yeah, let me know in the comments what's bringing you joy this week. So happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy diamond dot painting, happy beading, baking, jigsaw puzzling, whatever it is that you like to do, go make some joy.